The Chiefs with a 4-4-2 formation with Castro and Nukovic being the two target men up front. We'll be looking in transition. But what's most interesting about this side is Zuke and CBC.
TS Galaxy do away to Stellenbosch FC. TS Galaxy Chiefs as opponents on the final day. A mistake here could be a disastrous start and a great recovery from in the end. Let it slip on the final day of the season. This is having led for more than a year, but of course you have to put an asterisk next to that and mention that this is a great recovery from Bruce Vuma. At times on results around the country, I can tell you that thus far there haven't been any goals in any of the matches. Flag is stayed down here and a chance here. Vuma's done well, excellently to deny Mutizwa
to the team or what he brings into Golden Arrow side, and Kaizer Chiefs are playing that high line and Mutizwa will punish them behind them. And
coming in here and a chance here, and it just gets underneath it against the cold, and it is cold, I can tell you that this evening. Great ball over the top there, and Mutizwa was slightly disappointed that he couldn't place that either side of Bruce Vuma.
Yeah, that first touch, it got stuck in his way, and then you should actually try and get it.
So, once the return ball, much better build up here from Kaizer Chiefs. The cross comes in and just wide. That's more like it.
Good combination from the left-hand side for Kaizer Chiefs. Good cross being brought into the box. You spoke about those crosses going to the two strikers, but backers, getting that opportunity.
Person that they would have wanted on the end of that one. Now he could be in here for Nurkovic, who goes for the first time effort. Rushed it a little bit. Pass over, that was just a miscue here.
I think it was a miscue. He wanted to hit the target because that's what you want the strikers to do. Get into those dangerous areas, being able to test the keepers, force the goalkeeper to make the saves. And the more Kaizer Chiefs are getting to those.
More work for Bruce Vuma. Had a couple of confidence boosting saves that he's made early on in the game to keep Chiefs in it, and makes another.
Bring into Kaizer Chiefs, especially in difficult times, they tend to help the team perform better.
Could be something on here for Arrows here. Still alive, yeah, and a chance. Bruce Vuma again. Did that go over the line? The flag was up from the assistant to signal a goal. Bruce Vuma, heroics couldn't keep it out this time. It's been scrambled over the line, and it's Arrows that take the lead. But there was little you could do about it here at the competition.
Yeah, with that break, you can see that Vuma here trying to make a save, and then it's unfortunate because now Matoho was the one that actually cleared that ball over the line, and it bounces back as well to an attack, and then he was able to finish off with his head. And it's one of those moments where Golden Arrows will forever be dangerous on the breaks, and the Kaizer Chiefs need to be very, very aware of that.
See there, Matoho, definitely, and I think he used his hand anyway, but the ball was over the line. Initially gets a prop with his knee, but couldn't do anything. So chasing a game yet again. Kaizer Chiefs, and it comes in. Mwana drops it. They're still alive. Yeah, the Chiefs can't get it over the line. Oh, what a let off there. Peace time, Kaizer Chiefs.
Yep. Looking at the corner kick there, Mulongwane missing that ball, but also there was a little bit of a push when he came out. But Kaizer Chiefs, you're looking at the big balls that are inside the pitch, especially with the set pieces. You've got Mato, you've got Cardoso, Castro and Nukovic. They should be, excited whenever they get a set piece to be able to use that, because Golden Arrows as well, they're failing to defend with those set pieces. I think Kaizer Chiefs need to realize as well that then you can get something out of it.
They came into this game on 46 points, and if they can get maximum points, that's a great run from Katsande, and a great finish. Wonderful work. What an assist by Willem Katsande, and they're all squared. It was that applied the finishing touches, but credit to the big man Katsande.
You look at this. No, he gets onto the ball, and then he had one thing in mind: I need to get inside the box. And here he brings the cross there with Lebu, being free, they be able to pounce and get an equalizer. I think for Katsande, who's expected to be in the midfield doing all those tackles, being there inside the different box and creating a goal. That's wonderful to see.
Taking them on and playing like a winger there. It's 1-0 to Mamelodi Sundowns in Bloemfontein. So the defending champions there on course. It's a chance here. From the corner, Muktezoa come across to take it on this side as well. Goes to the near post. Away and shot on goal and set something up for their big men. It is some way out. I know that probably might, the Parker might fancy himself from this range. It is Parker, floats one in there. The appeal says the danger. Oh my word! From point blank range, Cardoso about encouragement.
STT, look at the ball. Good ball played at the back, looking to get Castro on the ball. And yeah, it fell nicely for Cardoso. And we can always not blame him. We can say he's a defender, but those are but those are difficult balls actually. Whenever there's an open net for you just to plug them in, they're very, very difficult because you need to be very calm. You need to be a player that actually is used to that type of positions, and you would wish to have a striker.
Gomadisa from the bench. It's important that Chiefs now get some kind of belief and confidence going because they still have the Champions League assignment. That's a good ball. What a ball! And no.
Oh, look at the pass outside there to Dube there, and targeting nicely there to Kumeda to be able to just direct it anywhere on target there, then becomes a goal. But it's one of those chances as well at a striker you wish to get, especially when you get inside the box. You want those balls to be coming in. They didn't get enough contact with the ball.
Again, only 1 minute to be added on. Chance for Aros maybe to finish with a flurry. Yeah! Oh my word! Another chance goes the begging. They open them up again, set it up. It was not an easy one, admittedly, but had to take it first time.
That bounce, and also credit to Vuma. So he makes himself big and makes things very difficult for Matiz as well to be able to, not able to actually choose a spot where he can put the ball in. I think, also it comes back again with the defensive problems that.
Montville Golden Arrows, only 4 defeats all season. Even if they lose their final 2 matches, as you see this one in. Oh! What a spectacular own goal! Just as I'm speaking about their only 4 losses now, they could be on for another victory in a row. This stuff. What happens here at Yokomodise?
Look, with the lack of communication and also, given the fact that there was a good ball being played in a very dangerous area, and of course for Matoho, wanting to challenge for the ball, but also he's going backwards, so it's very difficult to clear that ball, and that's why actually you'll be hoping that Vuma will come out and call for the ball and be able to.
Amazulu cementing their place at the moment in second. Could be a chance here for Chiefs to equalize, and they've got it! And it's a brace for Mayama. Leading goal scorer for Chiefs. Yes, Leboham Mayama has overtaken Leonardo Castro.
Titi, let me tell you what's common with both Kaizer Chiefs goals. Ngobo driving through, and we saw that with the first half when Katsande did the same, and now Ngobo now being put on as a substitute, affecting the game positively. And it's always encouraging to see Lebo playing, within with this goal scoring range, and that's why he's most dangerous, because he does have an eye for a goal, he does have the pass as well. But you can see that today, adding to his tally.
That's a great finish. That's a beautiful finish that Castro. Mayama is calling for it. He's on a hat-trick. But it's Ngobo on the ball. Ngobo plays it to Mayama here for the hat-trick. Oh! Lebo Mayama completes the hat-trick and completes the comeback for Kaizer Chiefs. The only players to get a hat-trick this season. One work goal, and a fantastic finish. Ngobo unselfishly laying it off to Mayama, who was in a better position.
Yeah, look, Ngobo there, being very calm and give Manyama as well, not to rush, getting that ball.